launched it. And whether that's going to connect or not, I haven't got a clue. Oh, yes, it looks like it's connecting. I think it might be in luck, guys. Yeah, it looks like it might be connecting. Okay. Yes, we are. I think we're actually live on YouTube, as far as I can see. Let me just see if is it playing, or is it jogging all over the place? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like, guys, we're actually on YouTube at the moment as well. So there we go. It's actually managed to do it. I'm actually broadcasting live on YouTube to you guys. So welcome to the stream. Welcome to the studio. If you've not been with me before and you've just sort of seen some stuff I've done on here, well, welcome YouTubers to the actual studio. This is my virtual studio. I've been broadcasting for quite a while now, since August, sometime couple of years back, but I've never actually broadcast properly on YouTube. So hi guys, welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome in. We're actually just at the end doing the Sims challenge. We've actually been, this Sims challenge has been going for like 42 days so far, 42 episodes we've done of it. So yeah, so it's looking good. It's looking good. I can't believe we're actually live on. It doesn't actually show up on here. Oh yeah, it is. It's showing up on here live. Wow, that's cool. Excellent. There we go. We're actually broadcasting live across YouTube and Twitch. So all the YouTubers, welcome. Hi. And yeah, so anyway, let's explain what's been going on. So when I started this challenge, okay, we had, I got the whole of Newcrest for The Sims 4, and I deleted every single, well, there was no house there anyway, there's no houses, but I deleted everything that was on there, all the Sims in the world. I got rid of them all. So I've sort of narrowed it down so it regenerates a new lot of Sims. And we had one builder called Bill and his family. He built his own house. I will show you it very shortly. Who's actually, it's called the Build a Lot House. You can get this house if you want to try this challenge yourself. I will give you a bit more information. I'm going to put some more information on the actual gallery about this challenge so that you understand it more, because you do need a few mods. This challenge only really works, unfortunately, if you're on PC. I do apologise for people on console. It's because there's certain things you've got to have to do this challenge, like you have to have the SimCity loans to move your Sims in, or you can, other things to do. And I like to have my Sims looking really nice, so I've got like a body hair, eyebrows, eyes, some hairstyles, and a few things like that, which are actually mods. And you'll see the list when we actually go over to the next screen, when I'll take you over there to show you the Build a Lot house. You'll see what I mean by the actual the Build a Lot. It's you can actually download this. As I said, all you've got to do is look up on go into your Sims gallery if you're on PC. And you can do it as well if you're on PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that, if you've got the Sims 4. But you won't be able to do the challenge. But if you just want to download the house just for the sheer hell of it, you can. It's called the Build a Lot house, okay? Actually, what I'll do before we actually start what we're doing today, I'm going to nip over to my gallery, if it lets me get there. It's in my gallery. There's loads of stuff on my gallery, so you can. There's loads of challenges you could use on my gallery. I'm just going to take you over there now, so you can see what I'm talking about. We're just going to switch over to the screens. There we go. So this here is my actual gallery. Okay, what we got in front of me here. That's the Build a Lot house. Okay, guys. This is the one we're using for the challenge. It's a lovely corner house. It's a big. That's not it. It's a big plot. Let me just go to the actual thing so you'll be able to see it better. Let's go to the catalogue. There we go. So as I said, there's loads of stuff on here you can download if you fancy a few challenges. There's a really good challenge on here, which is this one here. We've already done this one. It's called the Derelict House Flip. I did send this to Devon Bumpkin, but he hasn't picked it up yet. You'll see I've sent like people like Deligracy and stuff like that. So if they want to have a look at those sort of things, because I think Deligracy was building a new town at one point, and I thought, well, she needs some restaurants and stuff, so I thought I'd attach that, but unfortunately she didn't pick it up, which is a shame. And she was looking for a mansion as well. I got a nice mansion here, the Nippon Mansion, which is really nice. Yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was saying. So this up here is the build a lot house, okay? What this actually does, this is what we used to actually build the whole lot. This is what we used to start the whole process of this thing in. And what it is, we get a family. It could be just a small family, it could be a big family. I mean, build a lot family I've got at the moment, the mate is Bill, consists of Bill Maynard, his wife, and his two young kids. Well, they're not young, they're young adult kids. Well, young adults, yeah. And they live in their house, and Bill has got a big, massive budget. Now he's a multi-million simoleon-aire, whatever they want to call it, and how will I put this? I'm trying to explain it in such a way. If you haven't watched it, you can look back on some of the actual programs that we've done. If you go to the Twitch channel, if you go to this thing here, which is Twitch. If you go over to there, you'll be able to see some of the other episodes. It only goes back about 14 days or so, but you might be able to catch up with what we're doing. And what it is, the Build a Lot family have actually built the whole of Newcrest. And you know, when people you get you get Simsters who actually go, oh, let's rebuild Newcrest, let's rebuild it. This is done a different way. This is actually using one sim only, with a big massive pocket of money. He's an entrepreneur. I can't remember how much we started him off with. It's such a long while ago since we started the challenge. But all the money he uses, what I do, I move him out of his house. So I sort of split him from the household with some money. I let him take some money with him. And then we use that money to build that particular lot what we're working on. And then wherever he's got money's got left, he can take home. And then he sells the plot and then he gets his money back from it. That's how we do it. And that's how the challenge has been going. And it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed this challenge. It's fantastic. But it's taken 42 episodes to do this. But we managed to build the whole of Newcrest. That's right from scratch. Nothing there apart from the Build a Lot house, and then we built all the places live on stream, which was brilliant. The only thing I didn't build live on stream, if I remember correctly, was the bank and the coffee shop. But yeah, that's because it wasn't really important, because I just needed it so I can get there to get the loans working. Because when you get the, oh yeah, by the way, if you're on PC, all the far one which says all CC in this current challenge series, that is all the mods that I'm using on my PC, okay guys? So if you fancy trying this challenge out for yourself, that is all the mods that I've used. The main one I suggest you get, which I can't believe the Sims did not put that in the actual thing. On Sims 3, we had the men's urinals, but they didn't put it in Sims 4, and I don't understand why. They could have put it into the university pack. That's what they should have done. They should have put the urinals into the university pack, because, okay, yeah, it's nice to have these toilets with the swing doors and stuff, but we want urinals. Men like urinals for some unknown reason. That's what they have in the men's toilets, especially on commercial lots and restaurants and stuff like that. They don't have full, like, you know, cubicles. Only the women's have cubicles. So yeah, that is one thing I would suggest you get. It's over there. I can't remember which it's called men urinals. I put all the information where you can go and get all the mods that I'm using, or was using for this sim, for this particular thing. And there's loads of stuff, and there's different hairstyles and stuff. Everything's on that thing anyway, so you can take note of it. You can play it back and look at it whenever you want. So that's Build a Lot. This is the Build a Lot. I'll give you a closer look at it so you can see how it's all laid out. So yeah, so this is the side view of it. Okay, now I've done it so that it looks like he's actually got a builder's yard at the back there. That's why it's called the Build a Lot family, or the Build a Lot builders. And it's got like a little builder's yard there. And that's his main house. He's got an office just here. I'll show you it in a minute when we go in there. We'll have a quick sneak in there. So if you look down here, this is his office. That's his office there. This is his main living quarters. This is the Build a Lot family's main living quarters. They've got like a dining area, kitchen, a lounge area. They've got a karaoke machine, a piano, because the daughter is a pianist. And they've got a big massive television on the wall there. And then you go up the next floor. This is where their bedrooms are. This is the young boy's bedroom. This is the son's bedroom here. And then the daughter's bedroom's over here. And then we've got a family bathroom here. And then over here we've got the parents' room. And they've got their own private bathroom, okay? So that's how the place is laid out. And it's such a good little lot, this is. I don't think it goes any further up. No. Well, I'll show you. We're going to go over there now and I'll show you so you can see it better. But I've also, if you just fancy just grabbing a few other stuff, on here we've got the Heavy Rain Mars house that I built from Heavy Rain. There's the Willow townhouses that I built. They're quite fun to have, actually, the Willow townhouses. Sometimes, as I said, do make sure some of them do require, I think most of the ones that actually require mods, I actually did tag them what I'm using on the actual description. So sometimes it might be worth you just going to this thing here to open all the content up, yeah, because some of it's missing. Okay, that one there, all that lot there is stuff that doesn't need mods. Okay, well, we'll go through this lot anyway. So I've got the Mars house, I've got the Willow townhouses. There's sort of like 3 townhouses next to each other where you could have a whole sim family in each one. You can lock the doors. I've done it's called the Lickety Split Coffee Co. This is like a coffee. This is only if you've got. You can actually use it. You can actually use it as a business, but I put a flat upstairs, so you need to have a mod which allows you to buy, live and run businesses from your home. That's a really good little mod to have on the PC, if you've got a PC, that is. Unfortunately, they don't have it on console or Xbox, so I do apologise. This one is also a living one as well. This is a living mod, what I've got. This is like a bar, and upstairs they live. This is basically a big, massive, huge flats. I haven't actually used it, I just built it because I felt like it. And if you watch Netflix, if any of you watch Netflix and watched Bly Manor, the Ghosts of Bly Manor, whatever it's called, it's the actual Netflix thing, and they done the other one, didn't the haunted house on the hill, whatever it's called. Well, I actually sat down and built. It's only the shell, it's not the inside. You can build the inside yourself, but I only built the outside, and that's this one here. So do go and have a look at these. There's a little good, I just call this a good house. It's a little one tucked away. This was like I think Devin Bumpkin was doing this challenge where you had to transfer an old school house or something. I can't remember, so I had to go at myself. There's a Fountain View penthouse that I built. What else have we got on here? Oh, this one here is the Warden's Den. Oh, I can't remember what that was I built that for, but I built for something. This is the good one. This is a really, if you like a good challenge, guys, if you really, really like a good challenge, this is called Derelict House Flip, okay? What this allows you to do, it allows you to get this house. There was nothing there really. It's just it's like a derelict lot, and there's rules and regulations because it's what they call it. There's a word for it. Damn, what's it called? A graded building. There we go. Where you can't actually alter much around it. You can build it up to make it look like what it was, but you can't actually move anything else from what's there. You have to build from, if you know what I mean. You can't move any of the windows or anything like that. You can build up a floor on it, which is what Barbara Hinkle did, who I'm going to introduce you, because if you haven't been following me on Twitch, you won't know who the hell I'm talking about. So Barbara Hinkle was one we used that challenge with, and that was her. It's called the Derelict House Flip. It's a good challenge if you like building houses. Try that. It's a really good challenge. It's quite taxing though, because you're not allowed to use no cheats. That's the point. When you actually do it, you basically move a sim. You can do a story sim, move them into that plot. They buy the plot and they can camp outside, and then they can go to work, and they have to use their money, no cheats that is, their money, whatever they've got, and then if they have to go work, to build this property. That's what they have to do. They have to literally work to build the property, so it's a proper living quarters. They have to work for absolutely everything. There's this one here as well. Now this one's quite a good one. This is called Project Flipover. Now what Project Flipover is, it's set, this one's actually set over in the city, Saint Samuel, whatever it's called, well, you know, that big city one, if you've got the city mod. It's in one of those areas, I can't remember which area it's in now. It might be the Art District, I think it might be. And what this is like an old derelict shop, okay? It's a right mess inside. I'll show you what I mean. So this is what it looks like on the outside. There we go. There's a better picture of it here. So you've got this is what it looks like. It's an old closed up shop. It's got graffiti on it. It was one time it was a very popular shop, 2 shops together. But on this challenge you can actually, as I says down here, this is the rules. There we go. Rules 1. You cannot change the main shell of the building, i.e. windows and doors. 2. You can knock both shops into one big space, but do not remove the outer walls. 3. You can sell all the junk to make your sim some money. 4. You can change it into a home or a home shop or anything you feel it can be. 5. Once flipped, re-upload and ask me to come and look, and I will leave a comment. Sorry. Good luck, Simpsters. Have fun with this one. And it is a really, really good challenge. It's a mess inside though. You'll see what I mean. Look at the inside here. It's got like trees growing. There's cracked floors. There's paper on the floors. An overgrown garden. So if you like challenges and if you like building challenges, this is brilliant for you. As I said, it's like one of these challenge things. I like doing lots of challenges, so I've put quite a few of these challenge things on here. And then of course you've got all the normal, like the restaurants, the Chinese place. You've got a cul-de-sac here, the Nippon House, the Mars Heavy Rain House, which I showed you earlier on. This is I copied this because he'd done such a good job. The sim supplier James, he built. It was the first one to do it, if I remember correctly. As far as I know, he was the first one, and I thought, what a brilliant idea! Actually, making a trailer using the Tiny Living mod pack add-on, whatever it was, and using like a trailer bottom from the actual objects menu, which you can access the not a cheat object menu, but you know, it opens all the objects up. And I actually built a little trailer like he did on, and it's really cool. So go check that out if you want if you want a little tiny mobile home. It's brilliant. It's all compacted. It's got everything in it. This is another tiny home I built. This is a luxury micro home. This is because it's really nice inside. It's got a big massive clock on the side there. And it's got a jacuzzi at the back. It's got a lovely later long garden. It's very, very nice, a very nice place. And then if we go inside, there's a swimming pool outside as well. On the first floor, you've got your fold down bed, and there's a kitchen area over here. And that's the entrance to the front door. And then you've got a little staircase that goes up, if I remember correctly. I think it goes up. Yeah, it goes up here. See this little staircase? It goes up here around the side, and then that takes you up to the upper floor. The upper floor's got a shower unit there, so you can have a shower. I think it's got a toilet. I can't remember where the toilet is. I think the toilet's actually in the shower. So you can actually use the toilet within the shower. So it's all very compacted. I think the toilet's in the shower. I can't remember now. But there's a little balcony on the outside that's got stairs that actually go back downstairs into the garden, so you can actually get to the garden that way as well. So that's a nice little build. I did enjoy that. It's got jacuzzi. It says it's a barbecue area. Top luxury home for your sim could ever want. Fits perfectly on a 20 by 20 lot. There we go. That's that one. What else we got down here, which you might find interesting? Another little micro home here. That's a really nice little compact home, that is. It's a shame it was taken. I took a picture of the night time. That's really a shame I took it at night time. I should have taken it at the daytime. It would have been a lot better. Anyway, they've got another little tiny nook there. That's just another. So that's when I started with the tiny homes packs came out. So I decided to build loads of tiny homes. This one here, if you do download the Lakeview house, this one here, you have to move this. See the little what I call it, awning, or what they call it. You have to remove that, unfortunately, because when I did it, I think I put it too low, and for some unknown reason the Sims can't get under it. They keep blocking them. But play around with it. You might be able to just put like a smaller awning above it. But it's a nice little place, that is. It's quite big. And then we've also got this cul-de-sac here. This cul-de-sac's quite good. Now, in this cul-de-sac, you can have 3 separate sim families living here. I mean, the cul-de-sac's really nice. This is just a cute little cul-de-sac. Oh, it has 4 homes, not 3. 4 homes, so you could put 2 sims in each house, but make sure you set doors just so the owners of the for the owners of the home. Use the new using the new stairs, which is the ones when we got the stairs, because that's why I built it. Because I wanted to see what we can do with the stairs in it. Where was it? So it's a nice plot for to mess around with, and you can decide where all the stuff goes in each home. Get creative. In other words, I think they're empty shells as well. So you can sort of really, if you're not too good at building, a lot of people are not too good at building. So I put like these homes where there's nothing in them except empty rooms, so you can go around and do it yourself. And if you like just like furnishing houses, like design. I mean, that new pack that they've been all of them have been playing around with at the moment. They've got early access of it, little Miss Sims in all that. The game changers, of course. They got a little the new decorating pack. That looks really good. That's something that I would love to play around with. So I'm probably definitely getting that pack. As I said, I haven't got every single sim pack. I don't collect all the sim packs. There's only ones that I really like. I definitely want to get ones I haven't got. What I do want to get, and I will get round to getting them, is the Eco Lifestyle. Paranormal, I definitely want to get. What else do I want to get? Oh, the decorating one. The Star Wars one and the kits, I'm not too sure about those. I'll tell you what I would do. If they bought a kit out with loads of wallpapers and loads of flooring in it, I would buy that. That would be an ultimate kit for me. Just imagine like having like 100 wallpapers, 100 floors to match and stuff like that. That'd be awesome. That would be so awesome. Sims, do it. Please do it. I would definitely buy that. Yeah, so this is like the cul-de-sac. As I said, it's got, as I said, it's got 4 houses in it. I said each house has got one. I think this one's got a downstairs part. It's like a downstairs, like underneath of the house. Yeah, you have to. You can't really see it from here because you literally have to go and get it yourself and download and have a look at it because it's really hard to show on that. Right, so that's the cul-de-sac. Where was we up to? Yeah. So then you've got the Oakenley Hall. Now this is a big manor house. It's absolutely empty inside. It's absolutely huge. It's got a loft attic room as well. It's really good if you want to have a big, massive house. If you want to have like a Victorian family or someone like the Goths, that if you want to move into a bigger house and stuff like that, this is absolutely perfect for that. It's got, I don't know, I can't remember how many bedrooms this place has got now. I don't think I wrote down how many bedrooms it's got. I usually put bedrooms down, but no, I see that. Oh, this is called Manor Hall. Needs a bit of TLC as it was gutted many years ago. So if you're into house flipping, then this is a great place. You can decide where the kitchens will go and the bedrooms, and the bedrooms and the bathrooms, etc. This house could even have a clubhouse up there in the attic area it's talking about. Enjoy. Would love to see pics to see what you guys and girls have done with it. This is a prime manor house. So it's absolutely huge inside this place. Look at the size of it. It's on a little hillside. Yeah, it's got this big massive gates and staircase that goes up to the actual thing. And inside, this is the ground floor. It's a shame the tree's in the way. I should have got the tree out of the way. But you've got these massive rooms that you can like really decorate if you like decorating stuff. Then you go up the wrong one. Then you go up the next flight of stairs, and you've got these like all these rooms around here. And then you've got another flight of stairs, 2 flights of stairs that go up to the attic area, which is up here. So it's a huge place. If you really, really want to build and you want to have a big house to flip in, if you've got a big, massive family, if you've got 8 Sims all in all, they can live in that one place. You've got the Rivendell Hillway as well. That's quite a nice little place if you just want to just a little place. I said I love building. I love the build stuff. I like to be creative when I'm building. So and I like to build sometimes empty houses. Sometimes I furnish them, but I like to build empty houses for you guys so that you can at any time you can go in there and go, oh, well, I can decorate this one. It'll be nice. So yeah, we've got off the grid place. There's no electricity to it whatsoever. So you ain't got no electric bills. It's a nice little place. It sits in the middle of its own little island, which I built. It's quite nice. I do like this place actually. That's the thing. There we go. This is what the house looks like inside. It's very compact, but it's really nice. No electricity, as far as I know. I think it's all run by. I think it's got candles and stuff like that in it. I'm not sure if it might have solar panels. I can't remember if it's got solar panels. I think there was a mod that I put on for solar panels. I can't remember what it is. But it works as an off-grid house if you want one. What else we got? Oh, of course, about a couple of years back, they had this big, massive Pride thing. So I did this huge. This has had quite a lot of downloads, actually. 31 downloads, guys. This is called Pride Village. Okay, so if you're into the big, if you like Pride and stuff like that, and you've got Sims and stuff that LGBTQ plus whatever they call them now. So many numbers and letters, shall I say now. This place would be good because it's got these little places either side here. Yeah, there's like little huts that you can put your Sims in, and then they've got this big clubhouse, a gymnasium, and a bar, I think, over in that side. So it's quite a nice. It's called the Pride Village, and it's quite nice. I do like the place. It's brilliant. I think that's got some custom content in it. This always nice because it thinks I'm trying to put it down, but I'm not. This one now. This is Stony Brook. Okay. Now I've got 2 versions of this place. This is a family I started. I didn't actually broadcast this one. This is a family I actually started with 2 two people that met each other at university, and they got attached to each other, and they got married. Then they moved into this one house, which they go there, and then they had children, and then I had to extend it and build up from it. So there's two versions of this. I think the other version's on the custom content, which has got the upper floor on it. This one hasn't. This is just the normal version. This one was the very first place I built when they brought the tools for the what are the landscaping tools. This is a nice one. This was. It's got like a little hillway that goes up to the house. It's all like on this little hillside. It's really pretty, very pleasant there. And that's quite a nice one. That was the very first one I built for using the landscaping tools. And then we go into this one here, Sandy Haven Manor. I built this because I wanted a big manor house in the middle of the desert one, the bit where the desert location is. And this has got it's really nice inside here. It's actually got an underground basement with a swimming pool and everything in it. It's so cool. So that's that one. That's not had no downloads yet. So I don't think people know exactly what it is. They just think it's like a house, but it's really nice inside. So do check it out. What else we got here? This is the London Underground. This has had a lot of low downloads. I didn't really like this one. I don't know why I actually put it on there, because it's a dining room sort of restaurant. It's supposed to be like the London Underground. So I did it so it was like the London Underground. So you go in there and you go down the escalators and stuff like that, and you've got the ticket hall, and then you go downstairs into the train station, and the train station itself's got a train in it, which is where you sit and eat. It's just something I just fancy doing. Once again, another house flip one here. This is a makeover one. It's an old church that can be converted. It's empty. It's got a big cellar underneath as well. It's got a catacombs, so you could change this into a really nice place if you put your mind to it. So that's that one. I've also got a country pub here. Upstairs in the country pub, it's actually got a place where you could have a club. If you've got the I think it's Get Together. Was it Get Together there? Clubhouses. But yeah, so that's got an empty area up top there, so you could actually open a club up there, which is pretty cool. And down below you've got a bar and a restaurant, so that's like a country pub. This one here was the Roxy Movie House version 2. I did do version 1, but these screens weren't working properly, so I redid it again. This is very popular, guys. If you want a really, really good nightclub, and you really need something where your Sims can go and have a really good time, this nightclub here has had 478 downloads, guys. Thanks for that, by the way. And it's actually got, hang on, I've got to remember how many. It's got 3 private karaoke rooms in it. It's got a dance floor. It's got a separate bar. It's got an upper level gallery sort of area with seating all around, and then it goes up again onto the roof, and on the roof you've got another outside bar, tables, and then it's got, like, right in the middle, it's got a staircase that goes up to the swimming pool, which is on top of the roof, if you catch my drift. It's really good, and it's got glass windows in the actual glass, so while you're sitting down eating or drinking, you can watch people swim. It's pretty cool. So if you want a really nice clubhouse, which they love, all my Sims go here and they love it. They absolutely love this place. They're always dancing, got loads of good DJs coming out. So if you want a good clubhouse and you don't fancy building one, there you go. Euphoria Nightclub Mark II. That's the one you need. And also got a rep club, which is like a lounge where they have like entertainment cabaret and stuff like that. I've got a Cinema Mia's, which is like an Italian restaurant. So if you've got the dine out one, you can download that. This is one of the things when I first discovered Move Objects thing. I actually built this like thrift store, and it's got loads of objects, like it's got loads of different objects in the store there. It's quite good. That's been downloaded 110 times. It's been downloaded quite a lot. And it's actually got a clothes store next door as well, so it's quite nice. You've got Riverside Cafe here, which is just like a little cafe. Then this was for the challenge, which you can get, because if you just look under the Sims challenges and stuff, there's one called the Prison Challenge. Where you have to have 1 warden, I think it's in 7 prisoners, and then they get points and stuff if they behave. If they don't behave, or they don't do their exercise, don't do as they're told, they get punished and they get put into a secluded room. It's all that sort of stuff. It's really good. Read up about it. So I built that for that show. So that's been downloaded 3 times. That's massive, that prison. On top is the warden's house. That's where he lives. And then the prison's downstairs. There's like a Zen room, but the actual prisoners can go into if they've been behaving. If they're not, they have to do really nasty stuff like clean toilets and stuff like that. So there's all that sort of stuff going on in there. So that's all the ones that are actually not modded. Now, if we go to the modded ones, you'll see different ones pop up now. It's a shame you can't just change the just the mods, just the modded ones. So it's going to load the contents for the modded places now. You just sip me water. You'll see some new ones in here as well. Right, let's point them out for you. Right, that's a modded one because it's got the toilets in there. That I was telling you, which are over there. The men's urinals. That's the only thing that's got different in it. Most of these mod ones, where it's got the little anchor, the little bar thing in it, are like that because they've got toilets. I love the men's urinals in like commercial places. That's most of them have got that. So we've got that one there, which is a massive theatre. That is huge inside there. I did have that in one of my Sims worlds, but oh, that is another pot spa, but that's a different version of it. I think that's. I can't remember what's different about it. I think it might have something different on that. I can't remember exactly what's been added to that one. Also, in the custom content one, I built this huge, massive shopping area. It's a massive retail park. Once again, it's using the men's urinals. That's the only thing that's in that one. And then it automatically put it and said, oh, this has got mods in it. So if you want to use this one, it's a really, I'll show you. It looks really nice, this one does. It's got like loads of shops around. Actually, shops do work. It's got all these little serving places because it's a commercial lot. You see, all these shops. There's a clothes shop, if I remember correctly. There's a bookshop, a flower shop somewhere around there. I can't remember what that place is. I think that's a music shop with all the instruments in it. The one next to it, I can't remember what that one is for the life of me. And there's another shop there. I think the flower shop's over here. Then there was a. Oh, it's like I can't remember exactly what it's got actually. Does it say down here? Yeah, see, look, I said the only CC I've used is the men urinals. That's what, like I said, that's the only thing why it's like that. Otherwise, than that, you don't have to, but it's because the urinals, they're really good to have, especially in retail. So yeah, that's the reason why I've actually got this one here. But this is a really nice place. It's really, as you can see, it's got like I've put all the objects so it looks like an actual proper area. It's got like a little square in the centre, like a park where people can sit, and it's like a big massive retail area you can have for your Sims, then go shopping. So there you go. But you have to go over to, as I said, you literally have to go to include custom packs, and you do have to download the over the side. You do have to download the urinals, which are on that scrolling list over the side under all CC content currently using this challenge. That is where you'll find it. So when it scrolls up, it'll say your men's urinals. Just take the address down and go and get them. Brilliant. And they don't. Hello, how are you? Oh yes, it's is that who I think it is? I think that is. Yes, it is. I think, is that Nick? I just realised what your name was. Is that you? I think it might be. Yay! Hi guys. I'm just talking about The Sims at the moment, so yeah, welcome to the channel. I don't know where you're watching it. Are you watching it on Twitch or are you watching it on YouTube? Because I've broadcasted to both today, which is very unusual for me. So let me know where you're watching it from, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. Right, anyway, getting on what I was saying. It's nice seeing you guys. Twitch on laptop. Cool, that's cool. That works fine for me. It's also on YouTube. I've actually uploaded it on my YouTube channel as well, so you can go and check it on YouTube as well. That's what I'm doing. I'm broadcasting two at the same time, which is unusual for me because I've never done that before. I'm just talking about all the Sims. I don't know if you play the Sims, you guys. You probably don't, but if you do, I'm just showing some people some of the builds that I've got before we get on what I'm actually physically doing. It's very interactive, by the way, because you can go on the tippy tappy and type to me and say hello to me and stuff like that, and I'll respond. And the longer you watch it, you'll find, I think it's on Twitch, you'll see down wherever the text is where you type it in, there's a thing called fun time points. And the fun time points, once you gain them, you can do loads of different stuff with them. There's loads of stuff you can do with these fun time points, and they are fun. You can make noises and stuff like that if you've got it. It's crazy stuff basically. So there's one on there that makes me jump. Someone played it the other day, and I was concentrating on what I was doing. I was too busy concentrating, and they played, I think it was the air horn or something like that, and it frightened the bloody life out of me because it's really loud here. And I was going, oh! was nearly had a mini heart attack. It was awful. Anyway, yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. These ones are the things, the little things are actually you have to get include. I can't talk today. Include custom content. So you have to literally do it that way. What else have we got down here? Oh, this one you can't see. This is the Bay Hotel. Now this is a huge, massive hotel. It's hidden behind the trees, so you can't see it. There we go. This is it's got, I think it's got, I can't remember. I think it's got 12 rooms in it. I want to say 12 rooms. And once again, you have to use the, I think there's a mod that I've got if you're on PC. I think it's under Bible, Fenwick Bay Hotel. There's something, I can't remember what you have to use now. There's something called, I'm not too sure which one it's called now. But it's something that you can turn it into, well, you can actually use it as a normal house, but put all your different sims in there, but lock the doors. So you could use it as a normal house as well. Yeah, so I can't remember what custom content that's got in it. It's probably got the toilets in it again. Well, anyway, getting back to the rest of them. Where are we up to now? I lost myself. Oh, where are we? That's it, that's that one there. The next one is this here. This is a karaoke bar I built. Once again, it's got the men's urinals in it. So if you haven't got the urinals, go over the side there. When you see the scroll, you'll see it come up. It says all CC in this current challenge series. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. It's got all the information in there. If you're into mod, they're all mods, okay? Because if you're on PC, you can actually upload the mods to your game, and they're much better with some of the mods in it. As I said, the only mods I mainly use are the urinals, because I think most commercial places have urinals. They don't have all cubicles. Women's have cubicles naturally, but the men's have one cubicle and the urinals. That's what most men's toilets are like. So I've got a karaoke bar here, which is absolutely blind. The Sims love this. They're always in there. See, they've got a big stage. Actually, I might be able to show you inside it. Let's have a look, see if you can see inside it. Let me have a look. Yeah, so there we go. There's the big, this is the stage here. This is the dance floor over there. You might just about make that out. That's the dance floor there. And then over there, just on the back there, that's the karaoke stage. And then they've got a bar down here where they all just hang around if they want to. And then you go upstairs. The upstairs is quite good on this place. Where are we? There we go. It's got like you might about 6. The signs in the way, but there's loads of desks on here for computers, so you can go and do some interneting, surfing, all that sort. It's like a internet cafe upstairs. And you've got a balcony that actually looks down on to the actual karaoke floor. You've got seats up here as well. You can sit here if you don't want to be right in front of the karaoke. You sit down and chillax. Then you've got your toilets around here, men's and the gents and ladies. And then you've got a little balcony. I think that's downstairs, the balcony, if I remember correctly. Is it downstairs? Yeah. So you've got downstairs, you've got a little outside bit where you can sit on the porch and just like, if it's a nice hot day. So that's quite cool. So that's that one. Where are we going next? Where do we get to? That's it, that's that one there. This one here, I can't remember. This is River's End. Once again, this is actually, this is copied. This is actually copied from a place here in, well, it's actually in Southend, where I used to go past this all the time. This house, I kept looking out the window when I went past it in the car, and went, wow, that's a really unusual place. I really like that place. I decided to build it, and that's what the place looks like. It's, can't remember, it's along Victoria Avenue, somewhere like that. That's what that place is. It's got a big, massive clock in the actual entrance bit there. That's what made it stand out for me. But it was an unusual shape. It was a nice place. Anyway, getting on. This is, the Grasslands Mobile. Once again, I can't remember what's in there. You'd have to have a look. But if you can't, if you go to the including custom content, if you do go there, you can still download it, but there might be things missing. But you might be able to replace it with something else. So say, for example, I've got urinals. You could just replace it with cubicles. It's as simple as that. So that's that one there. That's like it's like a trailer park type of place. If you're from the side, there you go. So you've got little trailers along here. It's like a trailer park. It's got a swimming pool in the centre as well. So this is over in the movie area where the movie studio is in The Sims. I think, what's that? I can't remember the name of that place now, which is the world it's in. But yeah, so that is a trailer park home. It's like a mobile homes. I think there's 6 or, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one here I used as a community centre type thing. So all these people in here can come up and meet here, have chats and play games and stuff like that. That's what's in that one, if I remember correctly. or this photo, I think we had a photograph class in there at one time. I think I've just left it in there and I've saved it. Right, what else we got on here? Let's see. That's that one. Let's find another one. Oh, yeah, here we go. This one here, this is the poolside built. Once again, it's got the urinals in it. If you haven't got, if you want to download, you can download it. Like I said, it can be downloaded, but you won't have the urinals, so you can replace it with new toilets and stuff like that. But that's that one there. It's got a pool outside. It's a grill house where you can go and have something to eat if you've got that particular set, as it were. You've also got this one here. This is like a pizza parlor. Once again, it's got the men's urinals in it because it's a commercial. All the commercial places have actually got urinals in it, okay? Now this is that Stony Brook house, the update, which I told you about earlier on. This is it being updated. This is, you know, you just saw the first part of the house, which is that one there. But this is like the extension on top of it. So it's for the family when they expanded. So if you want to download that, you can. What else we got down here? This is Riverside Apartments. This is for a mod that I had. I don't use it much now. It's so that you can actually rent apartments. That's another mod. So many mods. What else we got over here? This one is Kensington Square. This is like a typical square in London. It's like huge. It's got a big park area in the centre. It's got these houses surrounded, like very Georgian house. I think they're Georgian. Are they Georgian? Victorian? Georgian? I don't know what they are. But the tall houses, you know, I'll go about 3 floors up. Townhouses, isn't they? Or something they call them. And also the leisure centre here. This is a nice leisure centre. Once again, it's got the men's urinals in there. That's why it's under this thing. But that's a nice leisure centre. If you wanted a really good leisure centre, that's the place to go for. What else have we got? This place is brilliant. Once again, got men's urinals in there. If I take you in here, you'll see what I mean. I've done this like a diner, American diner. You see, it's got like this diner area. It's got the bath in the centre there, the bar in the centre area where they serve the food. There's the kitchen at the back there, and then there's the urinals. You can just about make those urinals out just in the distance there. That's the gents there. There's 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 urinals along there. I think that's where the bins are, or they're over that side. I can't remember what side they're on. But yes, that's the reason why it's actually got that thing, as it's saying, it's got custom content in it. Yeah, only mods. Oh no, this one's got a different one. This is only mods I use was the toilet stall doors. You don't need that now, so you can actually download this because you've got the actual stalls now in the Sims. So if you've got the university, you can actually download it from that anyway. Okay, what's next on the agenda here? Let's have a look. That there is shops and home. Once again, you have to have the living shop, living business type mod, which you can get, which I haven't got on that list over there. I didn't bother put it on there because I'm not using it. This one, I haven't actually done this yet. This, if you want to know what this place is, this is called Kilworth Manor, okay? Now, I'm actually creating, there's very similar things out here, but this is for my 13 Deadly Sims challenge that I'm working on at the moment. Basically, you have one sim who owns this spooky looking place. It's quite freaky, and he has to kidnap different people, and he has to put them in the prison. You'll see what I mean. It is very challenging trying to get the people in, so he can keep them in there. So he gets them into the house. He or she gets them into the house, and then he treats them really well. You know, he says, "Oh, you should stay. You know, you can stay. I don't mind you staying," like that. And then after a while, he sort of drugs them, or he sort of does things to them, and then he or she, it's quite a spooky place. He or she will then see, this is the downstairs. You can't see it very well, but over here there's prison cells. There's actually cells here where he puts the people that he wants to keep. He puts them in this little room here. It's a bit of a psycho, this guy, or female it could be. On my version it was a guy. He'll grab them, and then once they've been in the house for a little while, he'll put them down to this room here and lock them in and won't let them out. And this has got a really nice room. It's a nice room. It's got a lovely bathroom in it. It has no kitchen in it. The little kitchen's at the side there. That's where he prepares all the food and brings it in. But he's got one-way mirrors that actually look into the room. It's a bit spooky, and he's got like a photography thing. When he actually kills the sim, he likes taking pictures. It's very psychological. It's an actual challenge that I want to work on because there was a horror film I was watching at one point, and I thought, oh, yeah, that'd be quite good. I think it was 13 ghosts or something like that. I can't remember what it was now. But when he actually finally kills them, he has to bury them in these little plots. You see these little plots here? That's where he has to put the Sims. And when they die, epic film. Yeah, it's a really good film, that was, 13 Ghosts. What he does, when he kills the Sim, he has to put their urn, which you get, and he has to put it in there and put a gravestone in, and that's when the challenge is finished. When he's killed 13 Sims, that's the challenge. It's really hard though. It's quite hard. The upstairs looks like a really normal house. It looks like a very nice manor house. So anyone would want to live there. It's got these lovely bedrooms upstairs. They're just a front. But yeah, so that's the challenge. As I said on there, it says, this is 13 Deadly Sims Manor House. This is a brand new challenge I'm working on and playtesting at the Mo. Follow me to keep updated. I haven't played it since because I've been doing this other challenge. So that's that one. Oh, this is the prison lot for that other challenge that I said for this particular thing down. This is I've done some prison, the warden and stuff with these prisoners. Then we've got, I think that's it. I think that is actually it for all of the actual, all the build lot stuff. Yeah, so there we go. That is it for the build lot stuff. But that's so that now you're basically caught up. If you haven't watched us, if you haven't watched any of the other series of the Sims, what we've been doing, we've been building. As I said, we've been building the whole of Newcrest. It's paused at the moment because what we're going to do, because before they wake up, the build lot family, we're going to have to decorate their house. I might not do it today actually because I don't feel like I'm in a chatty mood today, but I will see. I might start decorating their house up while they're asleep. I think they're all in bed at the moment, so I think I did put them to bed. Let's have a look. Oops. I think they're all in bed at the moment. Let's just go down. I think all of the family are tucked in bed at the moment. Yeah, the parents, Bill, who's the one who's built all these lots around here, lovely guy, and his wife are sleeping as well. The son's sleeping in his bed, and the daughter's sleeping in hers over there. So yeah, so they're all asleep at the moment. Because they're getting ready for the big day tomorrow, which is the party. This is their house, as you can see. It's a lovely house, this is. I love this house. They've got the heating on, but it looks like it must be cold. Well, it is cold. It's snowing outside in the Sims anyway. But actually, what I'll do, I'll give you another tour of this house, actually, while they're asleep. I'm sure they won't mind. So what I'll do, I'll put all the walls back up again. And then what we'll do, we'll go into my favourite mode that I like going into, which is this one. And I'll just get my water out of the way before I knock it flying. And then we'll go down and I'll take you through like a house tour. So if you want to download this lot, you know where to find it. Oh yeah, but I forgot to tell you, in the gallery, if you want to download this, if you've got the Sims and you want to download any of this stuff, you have to look up under EAID, you have to look up it's all caps, Iceman_UK, and then you'll find all that stuff I've just shown you. So let's go in here. Let's slowly work our way into the thing. It's going to be very slow because I'm walking. Well, I don't think it lets you run this thing, does it? No, it won't. So this is the build lot house. This is such a lovely house. I'll give you a tour of it so you can see what it looks like inside. Who lives in a house like this? So we're going to go through the main hall. The reason why the winds are a bit foggy at the moment because it's cold outside. The winds have frozen over on the outside, so that's why. It's nice and warm in the inside. So this is the main hallway. So it's quite dark at the moment because they've switched all the lights off because they're in bed. So we're pretty much burgling the place. You can use the Sim on Xbox Game Pass. Not too sure if I can see your content there. Yeah, you can see the content on Xbox. It doesn't matter where you are. But the only thing you can't do is download mods on the Xbox and the PlayStation, which is unfortunate. But you can actually download any of the builds that I've got. Any of them, absolutely any of them, because it's multi-platform. So you can go across PlayStation and Xbox. You just go find my ID and you'll see all the stuff. But as I said, all the ones that are, as I said, on the including, I don't think they've got the tick on there, so you can't look at those anyway. The ones that are said, I just showed you, they've got their sort of custom content. I don't think it's got that little tick on the console versions, not as far as I know anyway, because you can't use mods on consoles at the moment. But all the other stuff you can, if you just look through my gallery, you can download all the other stuff that shows up there. You should be fine. Yeah, you should take a look. I've got, especially if you're, I don't know, have you got the Sims? Have you got the Sims 4? Because it is a really good game. It's really addictive though. when you get into it. So this is the actual, as I said, actually I'm going to zoom the camera out a bit so we can get a better view. There we go. So this is the main entrance hall here. It's a lovely little entrance hall. This is Bill's office. Oh, you have the PC version without the add-ons. Do you know what? It's actually better to get the PC version. I swear it's much better to get the PC version because you've got access to all the mods, and there's so many fantastic mods out there for The Sims. It's brilliant. I mean, I've got quite a lot of the actual mods, not the mods, the expansion packs. But believe me, if you get into the game, definitely worth getting. I think all the mods. I can't remember what mods I've got actually. To tell the truth, I'll have a look in a minute for you. I just want to show around this house at the moment. Right, so this is the main entrance. Then we go through here. This is his office. This is Bill's office. This is where the clients come in when they want place stuff built. As you can see, it's a very, very plush office. He's got his little logo there. That's Bill's logo, by the way. If you want to know what that is, that's the Sims Plumb Bob. No, you can run it on a low specs machine. It's got a thing on the menu. I'll show you that actually. On the PC, hang on, let me just quickly escape from this quickly. If you go to menu, I think it's under, where is it under? It's game options. See down here, it's got a laptop mode. So if your laptop's really old, and it basically drops the quality of the actual game, but it allows you to load it on in laptop mode. Once again, you're talking about the laptop you use when you do music. You should be able to run Sims on that. Okay, you should be okay running Sims on that. If you can run videos, like actual video, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, if you can run videos on it, like actual music videos, you should be able to run the Sims fine on it. If it doesn't stutter, that is, because sometimes when you run videos, you go, it stutters all over the place. But yeah, you can actually put it into laptop mode. Yeah. So you can, so it drops the quality down a bit, but it runs it nice and smoothly. So there is that to it, okay? So if you want to run it in laptop mode, you're more than welcome to. I forgot where I was now. I keep digressing, don't I? I keep changing what I'm doing. I need to go back down now, don't I? Down. Down. There we go. So yeah, so this is his office. You're welcome. No worries, Nick. So this is his office. He's got the yard out here. This is what I'm saying about the build lot yard. This is his yard. So I've put all these little bits in to make it look like a builder's yard. So he's got his little pickup truck there. He's got all these crates and stuff, what he uses with all these bits in it and stuff. He's got doors that lock up here. So yeah, he's got his little plaque on the wall just there. So we go back inside. So that's his little private office that he does all his work from when he's doing buildings and stuff. Where he used to do his building, but once because this house is going to be removed from this lot after we have the party. I said we might not be able to get around doing the party today because I keep diverting to different things. I'm just going to show them around the house now. Going out here, we go into this room here. Now this is the big main front room area. As I said, they're very wealthy, this family, so, you know. They've got a huge, God knows how big that screen is. What do you reckon that is? You reckon it's like a 70, 80 inch? I ain't got a clue what that is. It's massive. Might be even bigger than that. I don't even know what size that is. It looks like could be an 80 inch. I don't know. He's got a jukebox here as well. It's like the old jukebox. He's got bookshelves. He's got a little seating area. What else has he got in here? He's got a grand piano. That's his daughters. Their daughters. She's really, really good at playing the piano. That's what she does for a living. She actually is a musician. And they've got a little her own little bar here as well, so they can help themselves to drinks. And then over here they've got the karaoke machine. Yay! This is their karaoke machine they sing on, and it does work, and they do sing. Well, the father doesn't sing too much, but the children do. They love it. And they've got really good voices as well. In here, through this shutter, this is their main dining room. Very posh. As I said, very posh household this is. And they've got like all the different builds in here. And we go out through here. This takes us into the kitchen in here. This is their kitchen. Once again, it's not massively big. It's just general kitchen. You know, it looks nice. That's basically what it is. It's got all mod cons in here, like your coffee making machines, your dishwashers, your bins, your cookers, all sorts of stuff like the microwave, cakes, a fridge and cupboards above and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, actually, we'll go outside before we go upstairs and have a nose around upstairs. So we're going to go outside into the garden. Now, this is their big garden they've got. It's snowing outside at the moment, so they won't be using the pool. I think the pool's frozen over, actually. So this is their pool. They like it. They do use it in the summertime. They're always in the pool, the family. But when we remove this big house here, we're going to replace it with a community park. The house is going to disappear. The building yard's going to be disappearing, and then we're going to extend the wall right the way round. It's going to keep this little area here with the barbecue. That's going to stay. The trees are going to stay. The pool's going to stay. And then this house won't be here. This bit where you're seeing now, this area here, is going to be turned into a bandstand. It's going to be a whole round bandstand for people to play music under and stuff like that. It's going to be a really nice commemorative park. It's to say thank you to Bill for building the whole of this neighbourhood, because he's actually built everything. All these houses you're seeing outside here, like all these ones are over here, not those ones over there. They're that one over there, the two in shot at the moment, the far one on that, on where are we, on the right hand side, if you're looking at the screen, I think it's the right hand side, yeah, the right hand side, that is the house flipping one that we called, it's the derelict flip house. That was Barbara Hinkle's place. The newlyweds live in the little bungalow next door. Does Bill have, yeah, he's named Maynard. I don't know why. I know there's a Bill Maynard actually in real life. And I realised after I named him Bill Maynard, I thought, there's a person called Bill Maynard. And I didn't realise, can you believe that? And I realised after I named him, I went, Bill Maynard, why does that sound familiar? And that's why, because Bill Maynard's an actual actor, isn't he? So yeah, so Bill Maynard's he's the one that owns the place. He's the actual governor of this house that we're in at the moment. So yeah, Bill's Bill. Yeah. So we've got this is the newlyweds house. This is the Devlin's place. This is I can't remember the first names, but they've got a little daughter. They just had a baby, which is pretty cool. I'm really pleased they've actually got a baby. They're just, because they've only just moved in. They were newlyweds, just moved in. They had a baby, and they ain't got much room for a baby. But you know, hey ho, that's the way it goes. So yeah, and then we've got this big house over here. This is another place that Bill built. The next two places over there, you can see the back of the other house in the distance. This one here is, I think it's a 5-bedroom house. I think it's a 5-bedroom house. Yeah, it is a 5-bedroom. The one over the back, you can see the brickwork one. That is a 3-bedroom house. So he's built all these. Anyway, going back inside. I see how the trouble with me. I get carried away. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. It's terrible. I know. Right, let's go in here. In we pop. We're going to go back through the kitchen. We're going to go up the stairs now. Oops, went through the wall then. Okay. So we're back in the hallway. Got the heating on, of course. So we're going to try and... Oh, here we go. Try and climb the stairs time. Oh, here we go. Up we go. Oh, there we go. We're upstairs now. Just about. Right now, I said all the family are asleep at the moment, so we're just going to be spying on them. It's a bit pervy, isn't it? It's actually spying on people when they're asleep, but anyway. So this is the family bathroom. This is just the family bathroom here, which is it's a general use bathroom. Sometimes the parents use it, sometimes the kids use it, sometimes they can't be bothered and they just go and use their mum and dad's one. But most of the time they do use this as the actual main family bathroom. I said there's no lights on at the moment because they're fast asleep. Only when they're awake. The lights are auto lights in this place, so when they go into a room, or if it's daytime, they light switch off anyway. But if they go into a room at night time, the lights automatically come on for them, so it lights up the room. But when they're asleep, everything switches off. Saves electricity. So that's that. Oh, then we're going to pop into the daughters. This is Jessie, I think her name is. I think her name's Jessie. She's fast asleep, bless her. She's the one who's the musician. She's a really good keyboard player. She is absolutely brilliant at playing the keyboard. So this is her room. She's fast asleep at the moment, bless her. I feel kind of pervy looking at someone when they're asleep. That's really freaky. So she's asleep at the moment. She's fast though. They're getting ready for the next day, which is because we're stuck in. It's about 1 AM in the morning in The Sims at the moment. So that's why they're fast asleep, because they're getting ready for tomorrow, which is the big party day. We're in The Sims. It'll be tomorrow, but I was going to be doing it today. But I want to show you some of the builds so we can go over all the builds. Then we might do the party tomorrow. I think we'll probably set the party off tomorrow because I'm broadcasting tomorrow as well. So yeah, this is her room. It's really nice, this room. She's got her own little computer desks and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's just basically a girl's room, really. Going back out of here. Next door is her brother's room. This is her brother's room. Now, her brother's actually into multimedia. He's into fitness as well. So he's got a really nice setup. He's got his own computer here, which is he just plays games and stuff on this one, and then he's fast asleep. Yeah, he's fast asleep. Then around here is where his media studio is, as you can see. This is where his media studio is. He's got like a back thing that he can switch on when he wants to have a background on, and this is his setup. He's got like editing software, monitors. He's got the camera up there with microphone on desk. Pretty nice setup. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So he does like internet vlogging and stuff like that. That's what he does most of the time. It's usually mostly about him, because he's a bit of a he's very self-assured. He's very full of himself. So he's always like, "Oh, so I've got my muscles." He hasn't got many muscles, but he always shows that he's exercising. So yeah, so that's him. He's fast asleep, as you can see. There he is. So he's having a good dream at the moment. He's got a big smile on his face. They've also, I forgot to show you, they've got balconies as well, which takes you out onto the top section here. So they can go out on the balcony if they really want to. They don't have to. Those places over there, they're nothing to do with Bill. They're places, they're just fake houses to make the place look busy. And same with those houses up the top, they're all fake houses. They don't exist in real life. You can't go into them. Sims can't go into them. It's just to fill out the area. So, back inside. So yeah, I haven't showed you the parents' room. I'm going to go pop into the mum and dad's room, which is opposite. So we're going to go through here. So this is the parents' room. This is where their mum and dad sleep. They've got a nice room, they have. Right, their room. They've got like these lovely mirrors and stuff like that. Beautiful clothing. They've got all these like mirrored type of dressing tables. They're both fast asleep. Bill and his wife are fast asleep at the moment, as you can see. Bless them, look at them. Getting all ready for tomorrow. Oh, bless. And they've actually got their own bathroom, their own little private ensuite. So they've got like a corner bath in here. Got a little corner bath. They've got a sink unit. They've got their own toilets. They've got little windows covered up as well. They've got their dressing gowns hanging up on the. I think that's cute. They've got their dressing gowns, his and hers dressing gowns on the actual thing. Got a shower unit in here as well. That's their shower. Is that she? Oh, I thought that's just the style of the shower. I thought they'd have a big puddle in there. So this is a shower. It's quite nice, that shower actually. So yeah, so that's that. So that's their house, and that's the one you can download. That's called the Build a Lot house. So it's all good. It's fully furnished. It comes as it is, what you're seeing now. Apart from, you won't get the Sims because you have to create your own Sims to put in there. Because these are my Sims. But yeah, you can create your own Sims to put in here. So you can use it as just a normal house if you want to. So yeah, that's the tour of this little house here. I mean, it's not little, it's quite a big house. It's worth quite a bit of money, as you can well imagine. So we're going to go downstairs again. And what we're going to do, we're going to pop out of here. Let's see. I'm not too sure if it's going to let me go over to the other houses. Yeah, it is really nice. As I said, Bill's built all these houses. He built this house here, which he actually lives in. He's built all these houses across the way as well. But what we're going to do, I think we have to go out of the map to go to these houses, because if I go too close to them, the insides will disappear, if I remember correctly. So if I go over the wall to one of these houses, you'll find as it closer and closer to it, as I go to the windows, all the inside, you can see the inside when you're distance, but when you get closer to the window, all the inside just vanish because it's not looking at this lot really. You can't actually do this in any Sims game. Once again, this is a plugin that I'm using, which is a build camera mode. It's called. It allows you to use the camera mode in just normal mode, which is pretty cool. See, that means it just disappeared because I'm too close to it. There we go. So I have to literally log out of this scenario here and then jump over to the world. So we'll just save and go to the world. Just get some more water. I might put that there actually. Because I don't mind, I'll spit it over my phone. Right. Just waiting for it to load in. Because it's got to load the whole. Now, once again, the map you're seeing here, you won't have in the normal game. Because this, once again, is a plugin. So it makes the maps look nicer than what the actual Sims actually did. This actually looks more like what the map's supposed to look like than what the Sims built, because the Sims maps themselves are really shit, basically. Pardon my language, but they are shit. So yeah, so this is the area that all these buildings, every single one of these buildings you see here, that's all the houses that you're seeing. That's what we were just in. All these houses, Bill has built every single one. It's the nightclub, the restaurant, the big manor house, the fitness centre, the karaoke bar, the shopping mall, the apartments, or flats, they're called their flats, the bank and coffee shop, this is like a lounge, like a cabaret lounge. He's built the apartments as well, which has got like a roofing section on it, which is like a roof garden. He's built absolutely everything in this challenge using his own money. So everything you're seeing here, he's built. That's why everyone wants to give. They want to have this party, and they're going to have. When his house disappears from this plot here, they're going to put a commemorative garden there to say thank you to Bill for actually building all their houses for them. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop down to. I haven't been to Barbara Hinkle's for a little while. See how she's getting on. Let's go down to Barb's house. See what she's up to. So we're going to pop down to Barbara's house. Now, Barbara was one of the very first challenges I did. That was the derelict house flip, which was originally in, I want to say, what was that place where she was before? God, what was that place called? I can't remember what it's called now. The world's escaped me. I can't remember what it was called now. Willow Creek. There we go. I don't get it. Okay, so this is Barb's house. And we're just going to go back into this mode here. We're going to go into this one, and we're going to put all the roofs up again, so we can have a roam, have a nose around, as it were. Oops, sorry. Got one right at the back here for. So we're going to go down here. Hopefully. Right at the side of the house. I don't know why we're at the side of Barbara's house, but there we go. So this was this is the derelict house flip that's in my gallery. This is what it looks like now, but when she actually first got this place, it was an absolute derelict wreck. There was no walls, there was bushes growing inside, and she actually converted it into a proper living space. And that is a really good challenge if you want to do that challenge. It's a good challenge to do. You don't need any extra mods for this. All you just need is to download the derelict house flip, and then you best thing to create a story sim. That's what I suggest. You create a story sim. If you create a story sim, sometimes I get extra money, and then use that and get first thing you need to buy is a tent, because she won't be able to live in the house because there's nothing of the house. So put a tent down, let her live in the tent until she gets some, or if she's got money, then she can start building straight away and actually start building the house up. If she hasn't got any money, then kind of doing the challenge in real life. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you are. That's very true. yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Nick. Oh, what's she saying? Oh, now what? Yes, get on with it. Let me just go into this mode again. Oops, there we go. But it might kick me out of that mode. Right, so, oops. So yeah, so this was basically very similar to the cottage that you're working on at the moment. It was basically a total, it's like almost derelict. Well, this one had no roof and nothing on it. It was like literally just an open space for loads of transport. So this is what it looks like now. Actually, I've got it running now, so the actual Sims are actually running real time now. So we're going to go into Barbara's. It looks like Barbara and her other half are up. They're watching TV at the moment. They're up late. So there, this is Barbara and her other half. Yeah, having a good old chin wag. Yeah, she likes exercising. So that's what she's one of her traits. So this is their place that she built. Well, she actually built this place, but for her own money. And this was a really. When you see this place to start off with, you're thinking, oh my God, what a total derelict wreck. There was nothing. There was absolutely nothing in here. The floor was missing. There was plants on the floor. There was no roof. There was no upper floor. And she built all this. She actually started putting it all together herself because she's a designer. So yeah, so this is what she built. This is what she did. It was all her own money. She took a long while to get her money. Because she actually started off in a tent, which is quite funny. So this is her kitchen. And she's talking to her other half at the moment. They only got a little dining room area here just for 2 people because there are only 2 people living in this place. Yeah, so this is very straightforward. This place is. Let's go upstairs, shall we? There we go. Up we go. Oops! I nearly went through the floor then. Oops, done it again. There we go. I need to turn right around. Oh, no, turn around. There we go. So this is the, nope, keep pressing downwards. So this is the upper floor. This here is the bathroom. This is her bathroom. This is quite a nice bathroom. I quite like this bathroom. She's actually got a normal bath in here as well. It's got all her bubble bath and stuff in there, which is quite nice. She's got the mirror, cupboards, toilets, all the usual stuff you have in a bathroom. Then over here, this is the spare room. It's only like a small spare room. It's if she gets guests staying, like friends or family coming over. She's actually got a bedroom for them to live in. So this is the spare bedroom. Let me just zoom out a bit more so you can see a bit better. There we go. So this is the spare room. It's small, compact, and very neat. And then, of course, we've got Barbara's computer where she does all her work. There. And then this is Barbara and her other half's room. This is their rooms. Very, 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 very minimalistic because they were. She's got a walk-in cupboard so she can, all her wardrobe stuff, all her shit's in that cupboard there. And this is their bed. Very nice bed as well, it is. So once again, this didn't look nothing like this. If you ever download the actual derelict house flip, you'll see what I mean. You're going to look at it and go, really? It was a challenge to do this, I must admit, because there's rules and regulations you've got to follow on this one. When you first get this place, let me just pop out here again. When you first get this place, okay, you get the columns, which you're seeing there. The top floor is not there at all. There's no roof and nothing, no upper floor. Down here, I don't think there's no door on the place. There's no door. There's just a big empty gap here. There's just no wall here at all. There's absolutely no wall. This wall is the only wall that's standing with the window on it. You can't touch none of these windows. You've got to leave the windows as they are. This is what the challenge is all about. So when you first get this place, you'll just see a window like that on its own with loads of it's plants and everything growing over it. It's all overgrown. It's a right mess. And so that's what this is. And then you can't move any of the windows. And if you want to put other windows in where there are no walls at the moment, they have to be the exact same windows as they've got in here. So yeah, you have to get these windows because they're part of the actual challenge. So yeah, so you can't put extra windows in neither. You can't put no extra, so you could put some windows in. You can't do that. Everything that's downstairs has to stay as the original house, except you can build up walls, but you're not allowed to put extra windows in because this is all the windows that when you actually get it are the windows that are actually there. Let me just get round here. So this is another window that's actually on the build. As I said, when you get this place, all this, there's like half walls and stuff like that, like broken walls and stuff like that. It is an absolute wreck. But it takes a little while to get it to look like this. And then once it's done, it looks really nice, as you can see. So that's Barbara's place. And then, of course, next door, it's a shame I can't just go next door. It keeps cutting it out. Next door, this is the newlyweds. It looks like it's getting daytime. This is the newlyweds. This is the Devlins. So we're going to pop it to there next. We have to literally go out of it again. That's one thing I don't like about it. We should just walk over to them. And the old Sims 3 used to be able to do that without it loading screens and stuff. Right, let's just get over to their place. I always save worlds when I leave, just so it keeps the constant day and night cycle going. That's it. Wow. Right, let's go to Devlin's. They've got their little daughter. I think her name's Zoe, the daughter. We named her Zoe, I think, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go and see the Devlins now. This is the newlyweds. Who actually, this little bungalow is really nice. Because Bill didn't actually build Barbara's house, she built it. She was over in Widow's Creek, but what Bill offered to Barbara, he offered to pick up her house. Do you know what they can do in America? They can pick up houses and move them elsewhere. Well, he offered, because Barbara's a city girl, basically. That's what she is. She's a city girl. Oh, she's outside in the bleeding cold. And what she's out in the cold for? So we're going to do a little tour of this house as well. So we'll put the old walls up again. And then we'll go and have a nose, as it were. Now, this place was the very first place that Bill built in the, apart from his house. This is the very first place he built. This is a bungalow. It's only a one-bedroom place. Oh, look, little Zoe's walking. Bless her, I can see her through the window. Look. Oh, Zoe. So this is their place. And in here, you've got the office. Look at, oh, he's actually on the computer. Hi. Oh, he's concentrating, bless him. I don't know what he's actually doing on the computer. Oh, look at her, bless her. She wants some attention. Daddy, give me cuddles. He's saying, wait a minute. Go on, give her a cuddles. Oh, look at that. Oh, she probably wants feeding, or she wants food or something. Anyway, so that's their thing. This is their bathroom. Yeah, she's so sweet. This is their bathroom. They've got a very modern bathroom. This one, they've actually got quite a modern bathroom. It's really funny when he baths Zoe, because she splashes in the bath. It's really funny watching them. Love it. It's really fun. Got a shower unit in here as well, and they've got a toilet in here. And then we go into the main. This I really love this place. The reason why I love this place, it's got a sunken kitchen. You'll see what I mean. See, the kitchen's actually sunken into the floor, so it's got a step down to the kitchen. And their kitchen's really nice. It's all one, because it's only a small. Oh look, she's getting fed. Bless her. You're sitting down eating your food. Okay, you're going to go outside. Okay, fine. Has she got any food, or is she eating it? Oh, she must have eaten her food. She's going to start crying in a minute. Just leave the baby in the, you know, in the... She's saying, where's my food? I want my food. Where's Mum and Dad gone? They've left me out here. Just walk through the wall. It's funny. Oh yeah, just sit down and watch TV. Why don't you? Just leave the kid in the thing to keep her quiet. She'll start crying, then you'll be sorry. Anyway, so their kitchen, as I said, is sunken, so you have to go step down here, and they've got like all mod cons in here. They've got their microwave, they've got the dishwasher, they've got a family fridge, tea, coffee making facilities, a kitchen sink, and the actual dishwashing thing where they put all the plates to dry them off. If the dishwasher's full, that is. Got a cooker, which is here. They've got a little thing. Oh yeah, the father. Oh, there's a potty there. It's disgusting. No, it's not that's good. The father is a musician. He actually plays that guitar. He's really good at playing it as well. Why is he not feeding her? She's going to get angry and she'll start crying in a minute. You watch. She'll get fed up sitting there. You watch. She'll start crying. And he's going to have to move her. This is their bedroom. This is their little. This is her bed. This is little Zoe's bed. She's got her own little bed next to them in the house. They did have a cot in there at one point, but because she grew up from baby to a toddler, they had to get her a bed, so she sleeps in that bed next to them now for the time being. What eventually is going to happen? Eventually, because they're going to have to extend the place through their own money, though. Let's get back out here. She's upset. Oh, she's upset. Where's he gone? Where's the father? Oh, she's not happy. Where's he gone? Are they gone back outside again? They're going to get the social workers coming on and take their baby if they carry on. Oh, no, they're not outside. Where have they gone then? I bet they're in the computer room. Anyway, let a baby cry. It's not my responsibility. It's theirs. So this is their barbecue. What I'm saying is, a little bit later on, they're going to probably have to make this garden a little bit smaller because they're going to have to extend their bedroom outwards from here to here. And so they're going to have to lose all this area. So the garden's going to be smaller because they need they need to actually extend this bedroom area so they can give her when she gets into it, because when they get into a kid, they want their own bedroom, and when they get into a teenager, they definitely want their own bedroom. They don't want to sleep in their mum's bedroom. So yeah, so they're going to have to think about that when they get. Oh, he's playing with her now. He's calming her down. Look, here we go. Makes me laugh when they do that. Don't think you're supposed to turn a kid upside down like that. Oh, she's happy now. Oh, he's put kids' program on for her. Oh, that's sweet. She's going to probably watch it now. She's going to climb up. Sometimes she sits on the furniture. It's quite funny when she climbs up on the furniture. Oh, she fell over then. She's going to climb up on the furniture. Oh, she's watching the TV. He's quite amused by it as well. Anyway, so that's their house. That's the Devlins' house. They're a lovely family. They're newlyweds. They only moved into the place, and then they got a bit frisky one night, and bang came the baby. Then she had to be because his wife. She's actually what is she? She works for the police force. She's like an FBI person. He works as a scuba diver over in the island sim, so he travels quite a way. But they do take it in turns, and sometimes they get a babysitter in as well when they're both working at the same time. Oh look, he's sitting with her now, bless him. What is that face on the baby? So, anyway, we're going to leave that. I'm not going to sit here. You do get drawn into it, especially when you create a family and you watch them grow up. Because, as you know, the Sims do actually grow up and get old. And it's fun. It's really fun when you see it from a baby to a toddler, and then a toddler into a kid, then a kid into a teenager, then a teenager into a young adult, and then a young adult into a full adult, and then a full adult into an elderly person. And you just watch them. You know, watch them as you play the game and see them grow up when they have birthdays and stuff. It's so much fun, but it's so addictive, the game. That's the trouble. You've got to have a lot of time on your hand. Right, we're going to leave them to be... Now, she's probably on the computer, or she might be at work. I bet she's on the computer. I bet his wife's on the computer. Oh no, she must be at work. No, she's at work. She must have gone to work. I don't even know what time it is. It's getting daytime, as you can see the daylight's coming through now. So that's that. We're going to pop into the Webster's house next, which is this one here, very quickly. So we're going to cut out of here. Once again, we'll save the actual thing. Ouch. I don't know why I did that. Bloody hurt. Ouch. Come on. Sakes. Right, so we're going to pop over to the Websters. They've got a nice house as well. Bill done a really good job of this one. Now, the Websters themselves, I'll just click any of them. I'm just clicking. The Websters are a multiracial family. The husband's white. The mother's half caste, or she's black, I can't remember. And their kids are half caste as well. So, but it's a really nice family. I love this family. They're called the Websters. Because it's got to be diverse, of course, naturally. I've also got over in the apartments. We'll see them later on. We've got. It's funny because when I generated them, I got two guys who are in a relationship with each other, and right opposite, they've got two lesbians who live opposite. So they sort of like have this little. They pop into each other's houses and chinwag back pride and stuff like that. And then upstairs, we've got two on the upper floors in the apartments. We've got. A single guy. I think his name's. I can't remember his name now. I think it might be Josh. Is it Josh? I can't never remember their names. But there's a single guy up in one apartment, and there's a single woman. She's more of a. Well, I wouldn't say single. Well, she's a single woman, but she's more of a. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word for it. She's more of an older type of woman. They called them a name, didn't they? There's a name for them. Is it MILF? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what she is, and she's not young, but she's good looking, that sort of thing, you know. She's got a career, she's an actress and stuff like that. So anyway, let's get into this family's house. Oops, I'm right up the top now, and we'll go back down, and we'll pop into the Webster's house. Okay, this is, as I said, I think this is the 4-bedroom house. Cougar, that's the one. Yeah, cougar. That's what she is. She's a cougar. I couldn't remember if it was MILF or cougar. I don't know what they call them. But yeah, she's an older, more mature woman, as it were. I mean, she's not ugly. She's very pretty, but she's an actress. You know, she looks after herself. Right. Anyway, let's go and have a look in the Webster's house. This is the Webster's house. Once again, all these houses you're seeing we're visiting, Bill actually. He actually did build these houses from scratch. So everything you're seeing, he's actually built all these. Right, in here, they've got a little hallway with all their shoes and knickknacks and took, whatever they call it. Then they've got a nice entrance hall, of course, marble floor, because it's quite a well-to-do family. I think the husband, I'm sure the husband has got a very good job, as well as the wife. They're both very good jobs. I can't remember what jobs they've got. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's their son, I think. Yeah, that's the son. So yeah, we'll go into this room first, because since the doors are open, I'll just shut us. Thank you. So yeah, so this is their room. This is lovely. This room is. I love this room. Now, as you see, you'll see every place now. I should have shown it in the other place. Every place we go and visit is going to have this somewhere in the house, or on the house, or in the house, or somewhere like that. Because this is Bill's trademark. Do you know when you have builders always put a trademark on the place, maybe put a signature in it? Well, this is his trademark. This is a picture of that thing that you saw in his office, of the plum bloom, or plum bloom, I can't remember what I say, the diamond, the green diamond. So that's his trademark. So every house he's built and every property he's built, he's always had this picture in the house somewhere or outside. So you'll see this quite a lot in all these builds now. So yeah, so this is a lovely house. This is really nice. A big family living here, as you can see. Very well laid out. Who's on this? I think this is the father. Yeah, this is the father. He's the dad. He's got a lovely Afro-American woman, a wife. She's gorgeous. She is. She's really lovely. And she's got some lovely kids as well. So this is their place. This is really nice. This place. wouldn't mind living in a place like this. Got a piano in here as well. I think this is the downstairs bathroom. There's only a little tiny bathroom down here. Yeah, so it's got a little tiny downstairs bathroom here. It's just got a sink unit in it and a toilet. That's what it's got. It's just for so they can go upstairs. This is the, oh, I love this. This kitchen's so nice. Look at this kitchen. Oh my God, look how nice this kitchen looks. Loving this kitchen. It's got all spotlights and everything in it. This is so nice, this kitchen. It's one of my favourite builds we built in the whole of The Sims so far. It's got like a seating there, like a breakfast bar area. It's got like everything in here, everything you'd need. It's got all these overhead cupboards. And then over here, you've got a double cooker. The reason why they've got a double cooker is because it's a big family. So they need to have, because sometimes if one's doing cooking, the other one might want something to eat, so they have two cookers, they can have cook two things at the same time. So that's the reason why. They've got one fridge, one microwave. Once again, beautifully laid out, this kitchen. I love this kitchen. And then this leads out to the backyard, which we'll pop out now and have a look. So this leads out to the backyard. As I say, it's in winter at the moment. Oh, he's outside. Oh, he's talking to his wife. I think that's his, yeah, that is his wife. I'm sure it is. Yeah. This is his wife. I can't remember her name. He loves her to bits. They so love each other, these two. They're an amazing family, absolutely amazing family. They've got like a little barbecue area. They've also got a swimming pool as well. So as I said, they're quite, you know, quite well to do. Oh, here comes the daughter. She's come down. That's their daughter. And there's the son. So that's the daughter there. She's into fashion design. That's what she does. She does fashion. And this is the younger son. This is the youngest of the family. So they're all sort of like around. They're sort of all like teens. Oh, hello. They're all like teens. I hate when it does that. And it kicks you out of the bloody thing. That's really annoying. Bastard. Let's just quickly go back in so we can see. Oops, go down, 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 down. Yeah, I grew it myself. Yeah, so that's that. I think all the family downstairs at the moment. Two brothers are downstairs, the daughter. Great family. These are great families. Right, anyway, we're going to leave them be. We're going to pop out. And then we're going to go up the stair. I love these stairs. Up we go. Hopefully. Oh, I'm not down. Up. And around. Come on. Oh, hello. Sometimes it's very hard to navigate these damn stairs. Forwards. Oh, there we go. Nearly there. Oh, there we go. I'm up there. Right, so this is the upper floor. Now, if I remember, I've got to remember where everything is now. I think this is the bathroom. Yeah, this is the family bathroom. This is their family bathroom. Once again, all the bathrooms are different in all these Sims houses. So this is all made of wood. It's got a single bath in the centre there. Got a towel rack, shower, usual stuff you have in a bathroom. Let's go back to this side now. Right, now, if I remember correctly, there's an office over here near the stairs. This is their mum and dad's office. This is where the mum and dad usually do their work. They've got two computers in here. The kids sometimes come in here like she's doing now. The kids come in here sometimes and use the computers when they need to do homework and stuff like that. They do actually come in here. She's always browsing, vlogging her. They've got a little balcony as well that takes about, so they can, if they wanted to, they could put a table and chair out in the summertime, and they can just sit on the little balcony up top. As you can see, it's snowing now. It's midwinter, so that's that. So that's why none of them are outside of the balcony. There we go. Then we've got, where are bearings? This is the parents' room. Their room's really nice. I like their room. So you got. It's a straightforward bedroom. They've got the bed there. This is a separate little wall, the way they've done this. Look at this. Look at the way it's done. It's so well designed, this room. And then they go round the back end. They've got their walk-in wardrobes and stuff in the bathroom. So they've got all their wardrobes here. and they got all the like desks and stuff for doing things, and then they got their own private bathroom, which is here. It's only a small bathroom. They've got a bath in there and a sink and a toilet. That's all they've got in there. It's a really nice. It's a nice little bathroom. It's like it's just purely for the actual parents. This room. That's where they live. This. Oh, where's she going? Oh, she's going to the office. Then we've got this room here. Is the guest room. This is the actual guest room here. This is when they have guests come over to stay. This is where their guests stay. I think they've actually got a nan who's lost her husband. So she comes over every so often and stays. I think it's the daughter's mum. I don't think it's the father. I don't think it's the father's mum. No, it's definitely the daughter's mum because I think she's very dark skinned. She's literally very dark. She's like dark African. But I think she married. Her husband was once again. He was like he wasn't actually white. He was half caste. So that's why the family looks like she's quite his wife's very. She's half caste herself, but because she's also mated with her husband, who's white, so the kids sort of come out in between. So it's really weird where they actually come out, which is quite unusual. But it's quite nice to see. And so I think one of the kids got his dad's blue eyes. I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be the younger lad. He's actually got blue eyes, which is really. You get some African Americans and people like that have actually got like the blue eyes. I don't know if you see there's some actors. I can't remember. There's an actor out there who's got the blue eyes, who's dark skinned. I think blue eyes look really nice in dark skinned person. Don't know why. It just looks brilliant. Right, so this is the. Hang on, I got to remember which one's what now. I think this is. I think this might be the girls' room, or is it the boys' room? That might be the boys actually. I think this is the boys' room. Yeah, that's the boys' room. And then the girls' room's next door. I think this is her room. Yeah, this is her room. I can't remember. I'm sure they've got another daughter. I think they've got 2 daughters and 2 sons, if I remember correctly. We haven't seen the other daughter. She's probably out and about. She might be at the karaoke bar actually, because she likes going to the karaoke bar. Yeah, so I think they've got two boys and 2 girls. The parents. So I haven't seen her yet. The younger sister. So I don't know where she is. She's probably out and about. Unless she's in here, but I think. Oh no, they were in there a second ago. They've gone out. Bring them back downstairs. Right, let's go back down. Oops, he went through the wall again. I don't know where their daughter is. Where is she? Oh, is that? No, it's not her. That's the mother. Oh, I bet they're out doing something. What's she doing? She's just drawing on the table. Oh, actually, no. I don't think that is the mother. I think that's the one. I think that's the daughter. So where's the mother? I thought that was because she looks like her mum. I don't know where. Hang on. Let me just sort this out. Because I want to know where they all are, so I can go to them. Right. Let me just. Where's the mother? Oh yeah, she's not in. I think she's out. Is that the mama? Oh no, there's the mother. There she is. That's the mother. What's she sitting out there for? Yeah, so this is her mum. This is the mum. She's sitting out. She must have been doing it because she likes exercising. So she's been jogging. So that's the mother of all the kids. That's what I say. She's very dark skinned, extremely dark skinned. Like she takes after her mother, who's extremely dark skinned, and as I said, she married what's his name? The chap here. That's why they've got a half caste family. But it's such a lovely family. I love this family to bits. So what's she sitting out in the bleeding cold for? Yeah, so that was the daughter I saw. That one you saw sitting at their desk there. That's the daughter. Because she looks very similar to her mum. Because her mum's got that when she got the hat off. And this is the eldest. This is the eldest boy. That's the eldest boy. I think is he the one with the blue eyes? I know one of them's got blue eyes. No, he hasn't. He's got green eyes. He has. I'm sure one of them's got. Oh well, I'm not going to even bother looking, so it's going to take me ages to try and track them down. So yeah, because they all disappear. Like the father's out at the moment. He's gone to work. I don't know where they all are at the moment, but I think the youngest lad, Jordan, I think he's actually got the blue eyes, if I remember correctly. That's his brother Nick. Nick. Roxanne Webb, and the other daughter is Lacey, and the mother's called Tanya, and the father's called Aidan. There we go. So we know all the family now. And I said you'll see this quite a lot. This thing up here. Is it him who's got the blue eyes? I can't remember. You'll see this a lot in all the builds that we're going to be visiting. So we're going to nip out of here now. Let them get on with it. So we've done. Next, we're going to put next door, because next door is a 3-bedroom. This family here. This is. Do you remember Bewitched? Yeah. Do you remember that program on television called Bewitched? Well, this is the same family. It's got Samantha in there. It's got Daryl, I think his name is. Tabitha, which is their daughter. But they've also got, now that this is like moved on a little bit, so they've got 2 sons as well. They're totally different from each other, these 2 boys. One's a bit of a rebel and he's into heavy rock, whereas the other one is very studious and he's always right. It's really funny. But Tabitha and her mother actually do magic. They do actually do magic. So they can cast spells, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go pop into the Stevenson's household. This is the Stevenson's household here. We're going to see if they're all. I hope they're all at home, because it'd be nice to see. I know Tabitha was out and about last time I saw her, but they might be back indoors now. Right, let's just go. I want to show you around this place. This is crazy. This place is nice. This is a nice place as well. Can't believe where the time's going. It's gone crazy today. It's gone really quick. We probably won't be able to get to see all the houses today, but it's given you a bit of an insight to what we've been doing. What Bill's been doing. He's been building all these houses and stuff, and the malls, and God knows what else. There's loads of this. We're having this big massive party tomorrow anyway. You'll probably see half of them tomorrow anyway. Well, the families, that is. So I want to pop over to the Stevenson's house. It looks like the mother is... No, not the mother. I think Tabitha's out. I said she was out, didn't I? Is it Tabitha's out? Yes, Samantha's at home. Darren Stevenson's at home. Jasper Stevenson. The 2 boys, they're twins. They ain't got no magic at all. Like they take after their father, Darren. They take after him. He hasn't got no magic. She's out and about. I don't know where she is. Where is she? Oh, she's at the bank coffee shop. That's where she's located. Might better call her home. But her and her mother, of course, are magic. They can use spells and stuff like that. It's quite funny. So we're going to pop down to there. We're going to see what Daryl's up to, or Darren. I think his name is Darren Stevenson. I think his name is, from the old Bewitched. That's Genie, isn't it? Or was that Bewitched? I can't remember now. No, it's Genie, that is. What was the tune for Bewitched? I can't remember now. That's going to bug me now. Because that's Dream Genie. So what's the Bewitched theme tune? I can't remember what the Bewitched theme tune is. I'm not even going to think about it, because it will play on my mind. I'll go, oh. Right. Anyway, he's up. At least he's in. At least some of them are in. So what we're going to do, once again, we're going to put the roof onto the place, and then we're going to cut down to the floor level, and we're going to go and explore this house. I think Samantha's just arrived home, isn't she? Or was that my imagination I just saw there? Oh yeah, Samantha's just come home. Brilliant. Good timing, Samantha. Good timing. Why have I got control of the camera? That's weird. That's because I'm on. I think it's because I'm on him. There we go. Right, so this is the Stevenson's house. It's not like the Stevenson's house from Bewitched itself, but it's just something that he's. Oh, he's just come back in. He's been popped out. Oh, she's going home as well now. She's done her jogging. She's on her way home now. They're heading towards their house by the looks of things. Oh no, she's not. She's going the opposite way. Okay, fine. Right, anyway, I digress. Right, I've got full control of the camera now, so that's good. Right, let's go and have a look around their house. Their house is really nice. This only is, I think it's 3-bedroom. The boys' room's really crazy, because the 2 dads, because they're twins, they live in they got the same bedroom, but it's been split. You'll see when we go up there in a minute. So this is their little entrance hallway. It's got like pictures and stuff in here, and the coat racks as per usual. I think they've actually got an umbrella stand somewhere around here. There it is. So we're going to go through this main door. This leads into the lounge area, downstroke bar area. So this is their for recreation. They've got like a bar in here, and then they've got a seating area so they can play poker or whatever they want to do. They've got a oh, for God's sake, go away! I hate when it does that. That really annoys me. It keeps jumping me out of bleeding camera mode. I keep going back down again. Damn. There we go. Back down. There we go. So yeah. So this, as I said, that's the bar area, and this is just the living area in general. A little chessboard there. I love these window seats. Them window seats look so cool. I love those window seats. I've got just a general television. I think that leads into the kitchen. Oh, that's the dining room. The kitchen's opposite. So this is their dining room. Once again, because it's a reasonably big family, we've got quite a big dining room. We've got the old fire. Once again, there's the logo again, like I was telling you about, the actual diamond. So in everybody's house, that is. This is the kitchen. Once again, the kitchen's a little bit different from the other ones we've seen. This is a more compact. Once again, they've got 2 cookers in here again as well. Microwave, usual stuff. All cupboards going around top. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a nice place. This is. I like this place. So that's that. I won't go into the garden now because I'll take you out afterwards. Let's go and look around the main place first of all. It's got these stairs. Okay, so we're going to go up these stairs, and I'll show you that this is how freaking the boys' rooms are. I love the boys' rooms because they're twins, but they're so chalk and cheese to each other. One's like he wants to go to university. The other one just wants to be anarchist. Now I've got to remember which rooms are what, because the rooms are a little bit different laid out in here. Can't remember if this is the computer room or office. Yep, that's the office. Okay, so this that's Daryl, I think. It's Daryl. That's Daryl, who's actually Samantha's husband. He looks like he's in his office. So there we go. So that's that one. And then if we go along here, I can't remember what all the rooms are. Oh yeah, I do remember the rooms are. This is what I mean by the boys' room. This room is absolutely mad. What they've done, because they both have got the same room, because one's more into like learning, and he likes all the, he likes to be very studious and stuff like that. He's a bit of a geek. So his side of the room's very neat, but the other side of the room, his brother's side of the room, he's into heavy metal and rock like that. So they've got 2 like rooms. It's like 2 rooms in one here. Like it's split. So he's asleep at the moment. So this is the studious side. As you can see, he's got loads of. He wants to be a scientist. He's got loads of things. He wants to follow his dad's footsteps. He wants to be in advertisement to do with science and stuff like that. He wants to do that sort of thing. So he's very into computers and stuff like that. He's always studying. You never see him not studying. He's always on his computer studying. He's got like charts and stuff on the wall, and God knows what else. Some web stuff. Now, if you look around the other way, the other side of the room, totally different. It's his brother. His brother is such a rebel. He's got like cobweb wallpaper. He's got graffiti on the wall. I don't know what he's experimenting on. I ain't got a clue what he's got under that electric thing at the moment. It's pulsating away there. This is probably an experiment he's playing around with that he fancies. He's got like things on the wall. He's got like football posters on the wall. He's got really drab curtains, as you can see. But that's what he wants. That's how he likes to live. And he's got all these like boxes and stuff like here. This is from when he was a kid. He still kept them for some unknown reason. He's got like a what they call it, a Mohican, the brother. They're twins. They're both twins. They look exactly like each other, except he's got a Mohican and he's a rebel, and the other one's just very studious. He's always got his hair kept nice. So yeah, I don't know what is that? Is he experimenting on? I ain't got a clue what he's doing. I don't even want to know. But yeah, so they've got they're 2 totally different brothers. They're totally. I mean, you can see he's very well kept and stuff like that. You know, he's got his hair's always in the right place. He presents himself all the time. You know, and he always studies and stuff like that. His brother's totally opposite. So yeah. Anyway, we'll leave them to be. Now, one of these rooms, I can't remember which one it is. Is it the one opposite or that one? I can't remember. It's one of them rooms. Is it this one? I think it's about the bathroom. Oh no, this is Tabitha's room. As you can see, because she's magical, she's got all these like oddities in here, like floating crystals and stuff. So this is Tabitha. She's having a sleep at the moment by the looks of things. So that's Tabitha. She's having a good old kit by the looks of things. And she's got all these like magic stuff on the wall, like how to convert frogs into butterflies and butterflies into all sorts of weird and wonderful things. And she's actually got a wand box, but she hasn't got her wand yet because she hasn't properly learnt magic with wands. So she's actually got a wand box, but she's very magical, extreme magical. She's got like a tapestry there as well, which is like a magical tapestry, which was handed down from her mother. And I go back out of here. Now, the room next to this one, I think it's the bathroom. I think it's the bathroom, the family bathroom. Yep, once again, another different layout of a bathroom. Different shower system, different bath, different sinks. This was more modern, this place, by looks of things. It's more modern type of place. And then we go into their parents' room, which is down here. There we go. I think Samantha's asleep at the moment. Yeah, Samantha's asleep. Once again, that's Tabitha's mum. She's once again very magical. She can cast spells and stuff like that, which is quite funny. I'm still trying to think of the Bewitched tune. That's really bugging me. And that's very he's very similar to the Bewitched. The Bewitched tune is very similar to the Dream of Jeans tune, but it's got a. That's going to really bug me now. I can hear it, but I can't remember how it goes. Because it goes like ding a ding a ding. It's got that little when she does her nose. That tune's going to bug me. Anyway, I'll go have a look afterwards. So yeah, so that's Samantha. She's as I said, she's magical. And this is their room. I like their room. It's quite nice actually. It's a very modernish type of room. And they've also got an ensuite as well, so they've got their own bathroom in here. There we go. This is their bathroom. This is their private little bathroom. Once again, they've got toilets, beautiful bath there with a nice pattern with flowers on it. Looks quite nice, quite like that. Got double sinks for him and her, naturally. So yeah. There we go. That's all I'm going to be able to show you today because my time is up. Well, I usually finish at 7, so I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. As I said, hopefully tomorrow we'll get on with actually doing the party, which we were supposed to have done today, but I got sidetracked as I usually do. So I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Let me just switch. Ooh, let's get out of this mode again. There we go. Get out of here. And back into the studio. Right, so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, I actually hope you enjoyed today's thing. Oh, thank you very much, Nick, appreciate it. And hello to Shaz as well, if she's out there watching. Oh, if that is Shaz, hi Shaz. I just thought I'd give you a shout out. I'll be back here tomorrow, as per you. It started snowing now. I see I get distracted so quick. I'm just looking at the screen now, and I'm getting distracted because it started snowing in the Sims again. So yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do the big party. We're going to invite all the Sims over to the Build a Lot house, and we're going to just have one big party. I think Bill's going to bring a chef in, a top quality chef in. Going to have buffet tables out, even though it's snowing. It doesn't matter. We're going to keep it inside. We're going to put all buffet tables out. We're going to have loads of food. And then you're going to have this big massive party, karaoke, whatever they're going to be doing, music, whatever. And that's going to invite the whole, as many as they can, into their house, as many as the game will let us. And then after that, once the party's done, dusted, they're going to spend one more night in the house, and then the house will be removed, and then the commemorative park will be put in its place, because Bill has to move on. He has to go and do some more stuff elsewhere. So he's basically taking his house, lifting it up, and taking it elsewhere where he needs to go with it. It's like a mobile home, really. Off it goes. So yeah, so that's today's stream. I'm glad you enjoyed today's stream. As I said, if you do watch it back, I know lots of people, a lot of my people who watch this do watch it actually back because we're on different time zones. Because I know there's a lot of Americans that actually do watch this, but they don't come on until really late. So because this is my broadcast time, but I know you guys watch it every so often. So, but if you do come in live, don't forget. If you do pop in here live, I do have people in sometimes live, like Nick was in today. Thank you, Nick, appreciate that. You will get your fun time points because you've been watching the stream, Nick. You'll find that if you go to your fun time points, you'll see you've got under you where it says fun time points. It'll tell you how many points you got when the stream's ended, and you can spend those points. They're free. They're points you get by just watching the stream, and then you can use those. You can spend them on all sorts of things. There's loads of crazy things you can play around with. But just have a look at their list. There's a big list at the side there. I can't remember. There's like shout outs on there. There's all sorts of things. You can and do announcements. There's all weird and wonderful things. And I said when we move into the other studio, you haven't seen the other studio, have you? I'll just quickly show you my other studio, Nick, because you haven't seen it, I don't think. Oh god, I've got to find it now. Let's see if I can play the actual video again before I go off. I won't be able to. I have to go back to the other screen. Hold on, let me just switch over to the other screen. Let's pause this so we don't go any further with this one. Right, I'm just going to quickly play this. I can't remember. This gives you a bit behind the scenes. I think this is what you watch. This is very similar to what you watched, Nick, but this is a more up-to-date one. And he goes and shows you the new set that we've actually built. I don't think you've seen this one. So I'm going to play this now. Hopefully it'll play. Okay, it's playing. So this is my studio, what we are seeing now, which is where Alex, my virtual assistant, is at the moment. It was very juddery when we did this because the server, the virtual studio that we're in here, where I'm in, which you're seeing now, which is where Alex is. So you're seeing basically what I see. This is what you would see if you was actually here. So you got the cameras. That's that camera there pointing in the direction. That's when I do the side pictures, which is where I am now. Alex is going to go out of the studio because we show you the new set in this, which is next door, which is the next studio next door with my virtual reality. What we're doing. So he can't. As I said, it's very. As I said, do apologise because Alex does get thrown all over the place when we try and record the live. We try and record it live, the actual virtual world, and it does tend to get a bit juddering. Alex gets thrown all over the place, poor sod. So it can be a bit hard for him. So he's going to go out this door, and he's going to pop into the studio. This is night time now because it was night time when we filmed it. I don't know why he filmed it at night time. So this studio here, which you're seeing just going past now, that's Studio C. That's Media Studio C, if I remember correctly. He probably, yeah, wouldn't surprise me. He's got loads of alcohol in the other studio, which you'll see in a minute. But when you go in here, you'll see more of the studio, the actual way it's laid out. So that's Studio D. That's where I am, which is he's looking now. This one he's looking at now. This is Studio C, Media Studio C. Of course, this is the actual, as you've seen on the other video that was on YouTube. This is the actual studio that we're in, the virtual studio. Now, Alex is going to go in here. This is the new virtual set that we built for me with my virtual. I'm going to bring, at the end of this month, we're going to be broadcasting me in virtual headset, which is going to be absolutely hilarious because you're going to see me looking like plonker on screen going. So he's going to go into the sound studio. This is the set's been built. I've got my nose. So he's going to go into the studio. This is the back of the set you're seeing at the moment. So he's going to pop in here now. I think on the other video you just saw this. We looked at this studio. This is before we built in it, and this is the same studio you looked at in that other video where we said, "Oh yeah, I said that studio I do for building." So this is the virtual. This is where we're going to do all the VR stuff in here. I love this studio. It's so nice. I've got a seating area where I can sit down, chill out, and chat to you guys. I've got a little screen behind there, as you can see. That's where I'm going to be sitting, chilling. And then that big screen over the back there is where the VR is going to be broadcast on. So I'm going to be standing on that stage there. And then whatever I'm seeing in VR, you'll be able to see on this huge, massive screen. God knows how big that screen is. I never asked Alex how big it was. Over in the corner now, that's been updated. Right over the far corner, there's a coffee bar over there now. This is the actual bar, the alcoholic bar. Yes. So I have a few drinks while I'm sitting there. These are the cameras that actually focus on to different areas of the set. Now, Alex is going to go backstage. As I said, kitchen area you're seeing now, what Alex is going into now, is only a backdrop. It's not a real kitchen. It's just for like being there, so when the doors are open you can see there's a kitchen or something in there. This camera here is the one that focuses on me when I'm sitting at the bar talking to you guys, well, when we do film it. This is the actual bar area here, and this here is all the drinks. There's so many drinks. There's a I noticed a Malibu down there the other day. I thought I fancy Malibu. So yeah, there's that camera there. That faces the opposite way. So you get different shots of different viewing angles. And Alec, you leave that alcohol alone. So yeah, so that's that studio. That was just an update that Alex did for us. But he also sent us some more pictures in as well of the actual what he's built over in the corner. I'll show you those as well before we log off. So Alex is just sitting there now. Okay, so that's that. And then this, I think it's this one. Yeah, so this is what's in there now. This is over in the corner, the far corner of the studio. We've got a coffee bar where we can just sit down and chillax and have cakes and stuff like that. It's quite nice. And it's got a whole range of cakes. There's some really nice cakes over. You can see now where it's located in the studio. It's right over the back of the coffee shop or stop. That's where I can chill out and just have a cup of coffee or fancy. Look at him pose. He's such a poser, Alex. Look at him laying on the camera going, yeah, I'm cool. He's such a poser. Alex, you're such a poser. And that's him behind the bar itself. I'm really looking forward to going into this studio and doing VR. I'm so hyped for it. There will be a new, under the fun time points, there will be a new thing under there, which is, what is it? I'm going to be broadcasting. It's only a collaborative thing, so all you guys out there who actually come into the stream sometimes, if you get your fun time points, you're going to have to make me do this, you're going to have to spend a lot of fun time points. I'm going to do a 5-hour stream of Resident Evil 7 in VR, and I hate that game because it's so scary. So I'm going to do it for 5-hour stream if I get enough points. If people sponsor me to do it, you get the free points anyway, so you just spend them on that. But that's not going to be in that list yet because it hasn't been put on there until we move into this new studio that you're seeing on the screen now. So there you go. That's a little peek at that. So at least you can see where it's all going to be and what's happening in the actual thing. I'm so pleased. I can't wait to move into that studio next door. It'd be so nice to be able to stand up and put my headset on and do stuff instead of sitting down here all the time. This little box set. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's a nice set, yes, granted. But it's been nice to actually have a nice big set for a change that I can actually move around in instead of being stuck in one place all the time. Anyway, on that note, I've gone past my time as per usual. I will see you again tomorrow. We will be broadcasting on YouTube again tomorrow. I'm going to see how both of the things play back because we might get a bit of stuttering because I'm broadcasting to 2 platforms at the moment. I'm broadcasting to Twitch. I'm glad. Is the frame rate all right, Nick? Because as I said, I don't know because I'm not looking at it. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. But it's best if I hear from you guys out there. So tell me the frame rates are a bit juddery or whatever, so I can adjust things. So I'm tweaking. This is because I've moved over from a previous software that I was using over to this one I'm in now. And I had to tweak everything again, so I'm still tweaking at the moment. So I'm not too sure if the actual sound's coming across okay, if it's stopping or starting, if the stream's dropping. I don't know until I watch it back myself. So that's what I usually watch the stream back after I finish broadcast and see how it came out. But it's the yes, very good, slightly lengthy. Okay. From when I type message. Yeah, no, that's understandable because there's a delay on messaging. The reason why there's a delay on messaging, if someone puts something vulgar in the comments, well, it won't because I haven't got the bot on at the moment, but if someone puts something nasty in there, it can be caught before it actually gets put onto the broadcast. That's the reason why. I haven't got the bot on at the moment, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a little delay because I've set it up like that so I can see what you type before it actually shows up on the stream. So I can, if I wait till I can block your message out before it even comes on the stream. It's like I think it's about maybe a 5-second delay. Type now, and I'll count the 5. Type something now, Nick, because I can Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, delay's not that bad actually. I thought it was going to be longer than that. So, but you do get a bit. The quality is A plus plus. Oh, I'm glad it is because I said I don't know what I'm because I've never done this before. I've never broadcast. I've only usually broadcast on this channel here. 6 seconds share, 5-6 seconds. I only broadcast on Twitch usually when I'm doing these programs. But I thought I'm going to expand. I want to expand into YouTube, even though I'm not a big fond lover of YouTube because all the algorithms over there. But I thought I want to be able to broadcast, and I can actually set this up to broadcast on Facebook as well if I want to. So I can have 3 streams going at the same time. I can have Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube all at the same time. But I haven't got that on today. Yeah, Facebook gaming, yeah, it's true. I can do that. I can do that, which is cool. And it's just what you're seeing now, Nick, is what you'll see on Facebook. So I did do a test run on Facebook not long ago. If you look under my profile, I did have like just the actual intro titles running to see how well it would pick up on Facebook, and it works really well on Facebook. So you never know, you might see me over in Facebook as well. But yeah, on that note, I will be back here tomorrow at 5 PM, usual time on this channel, same place, same place. And thanks for joining us today, Nick. I appreciate you popping in and saying hello and having a little chat with me. It's nice when there's people chatting because I like to have these channels to be more interactive most of the time. And what I'm going to be doing after we finish this challenge, I've got a really, really good game that you guys can join in. You can join in live. It's brilliant. It's really good. You might have heard of it. It's called What the Dub. And it is absolutely, it is hilarious. Basically, all you need is a phone. And what you do, when I broadcast, you don't have to log on to like it's not logging on to any of the PlayStation, nothing like that. But when I broadcast, you'll get a code, yeah, and it's all free. You go to this website and you put this code in, which is for the room, and then you can join in the games with me live. It's brilliant and it's really funny. When you pop over on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. When you pop over Thursday, I'll show you, Nick. It's a really fun program, so you can see what it's going to be like. It's called What the Dub. Darren's had to play around with it as well. What it allows you to do, it shows you old films, like really old films, and then it sort of talk like I'm talking now. Then suddenly it'll go like this. And then what you have to do is type in what you want them to say. So you can say, oh yes, I've got pals, like that. And when you play it back, it uses the voice, speech to voice, like text to voice, and it's so fun. It is absolutely hilarious. So I'm going to be doing that on this channel. So everyone out there who's actually watching live can actually join in with me and play the game with me. It's so good. Anyway, enough of that. I'll be back here. I see what's trouble. I'd go off a tangent. I'll be back here tomorrow, and I'll see you at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And we'll be able to get on with the party tomorrow. Hopefully, I won't get distracted tomorrow. He says that. I know I will. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining, Nick, and I'll see you guys, the people who actually watch the stream back. I'll see you hopefully next time when I'm streaming, when you watch the playback. So have a good have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 5 PM here on this channel. Take care. Good night, all. Good night.